Let's talk about the reason Zambia is the talk of the continent. But first, let's talk about the giant of Africa. That name was dubbed for Nigeria due to its large population. This means it is not necessarily about its achievement. Nevertheless, the African giant does not carry the name so well. We can observe that in BRICS, an association of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The group consists of newly industrialized countries and major emerging economies known for significant influence in world affairs. Note that the name was BRIC previously, however, South Africa was added in 2010. Also, each of these countries represents the most populated country in their continent, except South Africa. While Nigeria has shown interest to join, but why would it be added? These are standards Nigeria is meant to be setting, but other African countries are doing so. Recently, Zambia, a South African country, has been the topic of many social media pages, blogs, and media outlets. Zambia was once like Nigeria, soaked in corruption, debts, and the rest, until the regime of a 59-year-old economist and businessman Hakainde Hichilema, which emerged on August 12, 2021. Zambia may be progressing into the land of milk and honey. First impression, Hichilema refused to receive a salary. According to him, he let go of his wages in his interest to serve the public. But this is not an entirely new idea to the people of Zambia, as previous leaders have made a similar decision. This is not to praise the new president on the blog, but to highlight why Nigerians are using the Zambian success as an example for the incoming leaders. What makes everyone so interested in discussing this is that the progress was made in 1 year. The Zambian currency, kwacha, is now topping charts as more investors flood the country. Recently, the country has sought the assistance of the president, Dangote Group Aliko Dangote, in the development of the country's agricultural sector. Mining, which is a cornerstone of Zambia's economy, has significantly improved too. In July 30th, the country's official creditors, led by France and China, agreed to negotiate a restructuring of their debts. Experts say the relief pledge for Zambia may set a roadmap for other indebted African nations. Subsequently, the South African country obtained an approval from the International Monetary Fund for a $1.4 billion bailout. On the other hand, the country returned to a single-digit inflation rate after having 9.7% in June but lost 40 basis points to 9.9% in July. The president recently asked local government leaders to buy their own cars and move to cut the cost of governance. Hichilema has been playing his cards well around democracy and socio-economic reforms. So, with the economic growth and debt relief, the Zambian government still has a lot to do with spending and surviving an uncertain global economy. Nigerians have used recent elections in other parts of Africa as a ray of hope towards the upcoming 2023 election. The elections in Zambia in 2021 and Kenya this year has been described as a wave of change, as young people took matters into their hands and came out en masse to exercise their political obligations.